drill guard passing tonight. We're going to put a couple of them together. We're going to start off, obviously with Toriano. I could grab at the knees. I could grab inside, outside. You could grab at the pant, at the cuff of the pants. We're going to go inside, outside today. So I'm only going to push the one direction. All right. I'm going to go inside on one, outside on the other, and I'll make an angle, like a 90-degree angle, one big step. Okay. And then I'm going to redirect his legs to knee on belly. Okay. So I'm going to go out here, redirect. Okay. So one big step here, bringing his knee down. I'm trying to stay away from his foot coming in. It's okay if he starts to reach with that foot because I'm going to redirect it. Here. Okay. So I want this one to go back towards the floor and this one to go to the other side. Okay. I need to make sure my arm is past. I cannot be here. All right. I'm going to get knocked over. Okay. I have to be past that thigh. Okay. Could be here. All right. Outside. Here. Okay. Trying to get my knee on his hip. Make a 90-degree angle with my legs. Okay. Here, in, out, here. Okay. Just real quick. Everybody understand? Any questions? All right. Get a partner. We're going to drill this for 2 minutes and switch. All right. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to kind of use some chain passing. What do I mean by that? Well, if they've got a good guard, the first one's not going to work. All right. We got to kind of get them going downhill to where they can't keep up. Okay. So I get my grips. I make my angle. And I go to move, and he pulls his knee in. Okay, so he's going to defend. He's going to pull that knee back in. I'm not going to pass it the way I want it to. Right, it starts to come in here, like his knee. Right, it's coming up. It's in my way. I'm going to chain this immediately to a leg drag and take his knees to the other side. Okay, so as soon as I come out to this angle, right, he's up here. So maybe I didn't clear. His elbow-knee connection's there, right? So I can't get my knee in there. Does that make sense from some lessons? You know, a couple months ago, about a month ago. When I come out here, he makes that connection, right? I'm going to step my knee behind his calf and knee here, and I'm going to ride his hip all the way across. So my leg's going to step, and I turn it into a leg drag. Okay, so now his knees are pointing the wrong way. I'm going to pinch his hip. Don't do this. He's just going to hip escape and move me away. Okay? Wide leg, pinch my knee against his hip. Right arm is going to close his thigh, and I'll put my weight this way. So now I'm pressing down his legs and pressing down his shoulder. Okay? And then from here, obviously, we're going to make the move to the back. So I cover, right? He comes up, looking for the underhook here. I like to get the collar heavy this direction. I'm shelving his top side leg. Okay? Don't let this start to open. He's going to move me. Especially if he's bigger. Cover it to where I have it clamped with my tricep. Heavy, get his collar, okay? From here, now I can switch to the knee. Press the knee down, work my way to the back, okay? My chest, my sternum is right behind his scapula here. Okay, I'm holding his knee and have the back collar grip. My right knee is gonna be up against his back or his hip. Left leg's gonna drop back. That way if he turns towards me, can't get to his back, and tries to get to his stomach, I pull up on that grip on the pant leg. Okay? Once I get in there, I get my seatbelt, finish here. Okay? Arm underneath, arm under his head, right arm's gonna grab my left. Hold here. Get to your back, get to your stomach. Okay? Does that make sense? I don't wanna sit on top of him. Here, get to your back. Okay? Get to your stomach, right? Okay, if I'm holding that grip here and I'm on top of his shoulder, if he turns and captures my arm, no, turn me. Yeah. Right, I don't want that, okay? I want to control the scenario here with my chest, collar, pants, right? Seatbelt, my chest is low. So he tries to get to his back, stomach, okay? He's not going anywhere. Then I can set up my back takes, okay? Does it make sense? So same grips. Here he makes that connection. He starts to bring his foot up, right? Trying to make that connection. I put my knee behind it. I'm gonna ride with my hip all the way down, okay? I don't wanna lean on this side. He'll push me that way too. Knee hits the floor, staple in his leg. I cover, pinch his hip, take my weight towards his shoulder, okay? Here, he's not going anywhere, okay? Switch to the pants, walk out, fling his elbow. Here, settle in with my seatbelt. Does that make sense? I don't care if it's perfect on the back take part, especially if you're new, we'll fix it. What I want you to understand is the setup we used for the previous pass, we're gonna turn it right into the next one, okay? Here, he's made his connection. My knee comes through, I ride his hip all the way over, okay? Pinch my hip, knee into his hip, flatten him out, okay? My weight goes to the opposite shoulder. Everybody good? All right, get your partners, 1, 2, 3. Under, heavy on that shoulder, work my way to the back. Here, start to get my seatbelt, he defends his hands, right? Control, turn, turn, turn. So if I have my seatbelt first, he reaches to the top side hand, right? The top hand from the seatbelt, which is under his arm. It's not my choke hand, okay? I want him to grab that first. Now I feed my left hand to the collar, and I control his hand, right at the metacarpals, okay? Stuff it to his chest or his belly. Bring my left knee high by his head. Turn, turn, turn. So I should be here. Left knee comes up real high by his head. Here. And I sit. Throw over. All the way across his waist so he doesn't hip escape out. Turn, turn, turn. Okay. I already have the choke set. Here, I'm going to roll to my other hip. Turn. Both. Because I'm so high on him, I can trap that arm. So when I come over, he defends. Right there. Grab his collar. Choke. Here. Behind the head. Choke. Either one. Okay. Take it all the way through. So the seatbelt is going to turn into, he grabs to fight it. Collar. Hand. Okay. Left knee high by his head. Step over. Don't pull backwards. Pull from my left hip to my right. Right? Take the leg, hide his arm, finish. Finish. Make sense? All we're doing is just taking it full circle. All right? 1, 2, 3. Come.